I'm back. That sounded really weird. Look at my candles, aren't they beautiful? You guys don't understand how much I like candles. So, I told you I was coming back with an eyebrow tutorial. And I'm here. So, first off, I'm going to tell you what I use. Because you don't have to use this, but it's really good. And I've heard a lot of other people. So in the last video I mentioned, the last video I made wasn't about makeup, but I mentioned it. I talked about how a lot of my makeup is drugstore, but some of it is high-end. The majority of it is drugstore, but I do have some high-end stuff. Hey. So I got the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. Because my eyebrows are fairly dark. I don't have anything on them right now. I have my, all I have on right now is my eyeshadow. And, oh, look at that fallout. I haven't done anything about that. If I'm being honest, I don't even get that upset about fallout unless it's, like, obviously really bad. So, this is first thing you want to do. Use a spoolie. I think that's what this is called. Okay, I'm just gonna disclaimer. I don't know what I'm talking. I mean, I know what I'm talking about because I know I'm not a makeup artist, but I do. I'm just telling you how I do it, okay? Just don't come at me, bro. So you're gonna wanna. I don't know how to speak human. I'm sorry. Just do this, okay? Just like at the front, you're gonna want to pull it up and then put this one more to the side. Just like comb them, okay? And then I have a Royal and Langnickel. I don't know. I just got this at Walmart or Walgreens or something, but it's an angle brush. Pretty much any angle brush is gonna do. This is not. So, what I have realized with the Anastasia is a little bit goes a really long way. So you're just gonna really lightly want to like get some of it on your brush. Because if you get too much, it's going to be smudgy and it's going to be dark, like too dark. And it's going to look like you have stickers on your forehead. So, I have a mirror right here. Because it's kind of hard to do it in the phone. So that's why I'm looking over here. I'm not going to talk while I'm doing it. Because it's just hard to talk while I'm doing it. I'll explain after. So you're just going to want to line this part of your eyebrow. It also depends on what type of shape your eyebrows are and what shape you're going for. And I have a little bit more on my brush here. I tend to angle this part up in like a straight line, like that. Do you know what I mean? And you're gonna want to get really close to like where your actual eyebrows are. And then this part, curve it around. And I like to, especially on this part, I like to put like, what is the word? A lot of pressure. Not a lot of pressure, but firm. I don't like to put too much pressure here because then you get the sticker eyebrow look. And this is all preference. If you do your eyebrows differently than this, that's fine. And if you want to take some of this advice, but not all of it, that's fine. If you don't want to take any of it, that's fine. If you want to take all of it, that's fine. I'm just doing this for fun. I don't care if you disagree with what I'm doing or not. And then at the top, line here. And then do you see that motion I'm doing? So just one smooth motion at the end here, I'm curving it down. Just following like the natural line. But I also like to extend my arch a little bit here. You know what I'm saying? And then go ahead and fill that in as much as you'd like to. And then here, you're just gonna get this brush like that way. You know, like parallel at the bottom and push it up. And then parallel the other way, so up and down. Real lightly here. It's like feather strokes. And when I first got this, the Anastasia Dip Brow, I made the mistake of brushing this right after I put this on, and it smudged a lot. So I've learned that it's best to do the other brow and then go back. And I have a hard time with language. It's not that I have a hard time with language, it's like language that people understand because I talk funny. But, I'm just gonna go ahead and do another brow right now. Sometimes I get it too far down, but it wipes off easy, so that's fine. I do like my eyebrows to be dark, partially because my eyebrows are kind of naturally dark already. And again, this is all preference. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. So now that one's done, and I'm just gonna go back. What this does is it kind of just like, it smooths it out and kind of blends it all together, if that makes sense. And so kind of like the same as when you first brush them, that's kind of like the same what you want to do. I especially like to brush here at the front. And sometimes after I brush it, I like to go over it, certain areas. Again. Oh, I was holding my brush the wrong way. Sometimes I wonder what you guys think about me, like, not even in an insecure way. Like, sometimes it's an insecure way. But most of the time it's just like, I wonder what they actually think I'm like. Because I'm hard to get to know. I don't open up very much. And I know that surprises you probably because I talk a lot on social media about some deep things. But it's like, what you don't realize is there's reasons behind why I talk about those things. And you probably don't know me as well as you think you do. I can almost assure you that you don't. I haven't worn eyeliner in a long time. Okay. I'm just checking to see if this still has stuff in it. I'm kind of nervous about this. I haven't put eyeliner in a long time. My eyelashes look blonde right now. They're not. It's just because of the eyeshadow. I'm gonna go ahead and... Where's my mascara? Right here. I don't know what this is. I'm sure you've seen this bottle. It's like Maybelline. There's like a tiny space near my lash line here that I need to cover because it's bothering me. This mascara is actually brown. like a really dark brown. I don't recommend this mascara if you like really huge lashes. I don't know where my other one is. I like this one right now because it's easier to take off than the one I used to use, but the other one's better at getting the big lashes. I'm gonna go over here in the light. I can't stand over here long because I'll get dizzy. I'm already getting dizzy. I need to brush this eyebrow a little more. What is my heart rate at? 82. My resting heart rate is around 65, and it went up to 82 just standing up for that long. Before